G'day guys, welcome back on Living on 2 Acres, Queensland. Today's video is about poppos and mostly about how I'm trying to protect them from being eaten by wildlife, and mostly the fruit beds, of which we have plenty here. So I'll just show you a very quick overall view of what I got here, and this is the cage I'll talk about a little later. Yeah, these poppos here are just maybe year and a half or a bit less old, and all of them, even though they spaced really evenly more or less, believe it or not, grew from seed which got here with the compost that I initially brought in to make this rose garden bed here, and they just started popping out everywhere. And as they grew, I thinned them and then selected the ones that looked stronger and then just left them to grow. So these are all accidents, but I should say happy accidents, because they really bear a lot of fruit, and they're doing the best out of all poppos which I have on my property. I got them growing in 2 other places. They're not doing as well, so again, a happy accident. And I'll show you, as many of you who have poppos or papayas, I'll be calling them intermittently, either one or another, because I can't distinguish the difference, and I don't think it matters for the purposes of this video. But anyway, these poppos here, as I already said, many of you would have that problem that I have here. Here, have a look. Now, what you see here is a fruit bat eating on it. I observed it last night, and it's just one particular fruit bat which must have found this fruit, and it just keeps coming back every night. Last night it ate most of this. Night before, it just munched on a little bit. I noticed it, but didn't have enough time to do anything about it. This cage, made from chicken wire that you can just see here, that was there, and it ate right through it. So I don't think it gets in, it just sticks its head through, I guess, and it just eats whatever it can reach. So that doesn't work very well, and it's a pity, because it picks the largest papaya which is about to ripen, and it just eats it. And you know, that's the second one we lost, and you can see how big they are. I'd really love to have some for myself. Can't give it all to wildlife. And so I thought a lot about how to protect them. I had one go at it. I'll show you my first cage that I made. It's here, and it works very well. But obviously I want to keep more papayas, and this is a small cage. I have to keep shifting it upwards every time the poppos get larger on top. So I thought I better make something else. So today I made this. Look at that. So that's chicken wire, just with slightly smaller mesh dimension, which I hope will stop the bat getting through with its head and eating the poppos. And for ease of access, I just got this fly screen on the bottom, which I can get undone, get in and pick the poppos that are ripe, and then do it up again. I don't think the fruit bat will chew through that. It'll probably attempt to get to the poppos closer to them, and I think it'll fail. Now, the fruit bats are protected species, so I'm not in any way trying to harm it. I'm just trying to deter it. So, and I looked around on the internet what people do, and a lot of people say, well, just plant the sacrificial tree, and that's all very good and well, but how do you tell the bat that this is the sacrificial tree that it should be eaten from? It just comes in and picks the most ripened one and just eats it. So that's not gonna work for me. I mean, if they were to all ripen at the same time, sure, it would eat 1 or 2, and I'd still have plenty for myself. But they ripen, as you may know, it's kind of like in stages. The bottom ones are normally getting ripened, and then the ones above it. So the sacrificial tree is not a way to go for me. So here I am. This is what I've done. That's just a bit of a 13mm polypipe to give it shape, and that's the polypipe on the bottom, and that's just some fly screen here to let me access the freshly picked poppos, because with that smaller cage that I have, I didn't think of that. So I just had to leave this small opening through which I can stick my hand through and reach the poppos that are there. But it's got a bit of a sharp edges here, and it's not very convenient. Plus, you know, if the possum wants to get in, he will get in. Here is like a rat, wherever he can stick his head in, he will get in. And I want to prevent that as well, because we have a lot of possums here, and again, you know, I don't want to harm them, you know, I don't want to do anything to them. They have as much right to live here as I do, so have to be friendly to them. But again, I want to preserve my harvest, because I want some poppers as well. Because he's not very considerate, the what's his name, the possum. He will just come and eat without thinking of me too much. And so yeah, this is what I've done, and I'm really hopeful this will work. In fact, I know it will work, because it worked on that smaller cage. So that's my latest attempt on protecting them. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell the others, you know, and yeah, leave your experiences in your comments. What do you think of this? How do you do it? And good luck on all your endeavors, and especially with the poppos, because they're delicious. And just one more thing, these are all red poppos. Apart from this one there, I'm not sure, because that's a totally different shape. And this one in the corner probably got a little less space, because they grew all at the same time, but you can see how much smaller that is. Maybe there's a little less room for its roots there or something. One more thing, I had to tie them all up to the star pickets, because I noticed as they grow, obviously, and I had this experience before, many of them seem to just fall down after they get a bit of weight from the fruit on top. They have a very nice large roots, but I don't think they're very strong as into holding them in the ground, especially when they grow in a raised bed like that. And so yeah, there's a big stakes. I knocked them in the ground quite deep, and it seems to be working. Try that. And I'm also very excited about this side growth, which sprouted and seems to be doing nicely. I think in a little while, perhaps when this is all harvested, I might chop off the top of this pawpaw, because it's getting a bit high to, you know, reach easily. So I'll just chop the top off and let this grow, and this will have a few more trunks on which there will be more pawpaws. That works. I've seen it on the fruit farms, they do it. It should be quite all right. Might be a different story as to how I should protect that then, because it'll be a bit larger, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. And meanwhile, I'll be thinking of how to protect the rest of those big babies there. These are large pawpaws. That's the largest ones I have. Really looking forward to having them. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.